Hi, Amy.
Good morning, Seth. You'll see that I'm in my creative space here on the KMO porch.
Excellent.
I have
Yeah,
no guarantees that the garbage trucks have gone by, but I don't know what other noise might join us in this midweek update.
excellent. Well, the birds are chirping and it's Wednesday, and we have a few things to share with you all about happenings in the community. I wanted to look back just a little bit to last week, but also point you forward to some things as well. And one is that we put the senior reflections, the speeches from our 7 seniors. It's in their own little segment there on YouTube if you want to watch that, or if you want to watch the uh, visual reflection video of the youth. But I would invite you, if you weren't able to be with us, or if you heard from someone, to listen to those. The youth did a really nice job.
They did a great job.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's there. Of course, you can watch the full service as well if you want that as well. I wanted to also show you a couple of pictures from that day, and we also had a senior send-off gathering that evening with the youth and parents, and so I just wanted to show everybody a little bit of that as well. And a couple of folks asked me afterwards, "Hey, I want to see the mugs that we gave them." And so I know a few people went up and asked the youth, and they took it out and showed them on the spot. But we took this picture. You can see the mugs that were given. They're made by Mud Love, a group of artists in Warsaw. They have a shop in Winona Lake there, and they do great inspired work. And so happy to support them, and also to give this gift to our youth. So there's them with their mugs. Then that evening we did a little activity, and I'll just show you a couple of them. But we let folks come up and write different kinds of thoughts and blessings and words of encouragement, different things about each youth behind them, each of our seniors, and things that reminded us of them, different stories, things of that nature. So we did that. It was a nice time. And then we had a little photo booth here, and there's a shot of the seniors with their Luann Harley did a good job of dressing up the youth there for the photo with their cake. So it was just a really nice day, and just wanted to share a little bit of that with you.
That's great. Thank you so much.
So looking ahead, right, Amy?
Yes, looking ahead, this coming Saturday on May 21st is Ruth Bowman's memorial service. The visitation is from 1 to 2. The service is at 2, and then there will be a light reception after the service when it's over. So that's this Saturday. And then on Sunday at 2 o'clock, will be the celebration of Diana and Barry Bucher's 50th wedding anniversary. Now we're mentioning it mostly because there was an error in the newsletter, and so we're just correcting that. So 2 o'clock, don't show up at noon like the newsletter said. Show up at 2 o'clock. That'll be great on Sunday. Then the third thing is really looking forward, but we want to make sure that it's on everyone's radar. We'll have Vacation Bible School on June 12th. We've been mentioning this now for quite some time. June 12th, 11:30 to 4. Lunch is going to be served. It will be at Koinonia Environmental Center. And what we need you to pay attention to now, 2 important things, is the sign up for volunteers. And also you'll be receiving, if you're a parent or a grandparent or a beloved grown-up of one of our kids, in an email, you'll be receiving the registration form. Okay. And what I want is for you to be able to fill it out. You fill it out online. You can either just email it back to me or print it and send it to the church, whichever you're most comfortable with.
Okay.
But I also want to encourage folks to pass it on. So invite your neighborhood kids, invite your friends, and then the registration becomes really important to make sure that we have the food, the snacks, the volunteers, everything we need for the number of kids that are coming. So be looking for that sometime, probably next week. Be looking for that.
Great.
I think that's all I have, Seth.
Yeah. And you're going to offer us a closing as we look towards this Sunday. We're going to be recognizing our children with some Bibles, and you're going to be sharing the message with us.
That's right. So teacher appreciation, Bible presentation to the kids going into 3rd grade. And the sermon and the scripture comes from the 1st chapter of Acts, and it's about preparing for what we don't know, the unseen. So this is a little snippet from a piece of poetics from Jan Richardson. The whole piece will be used in the sermon on Sunday, but listen to this and see where it lands within you. If you could see the journey whole, you might never undertake it, might never dare the first step that propels you from the place you have known toward the place you know not. Call it one of the mercies of the road.
Thanks, Amy.
Yeah. Thanks, Seth. And we'll see everybody later.
All right.